Why Nazi symbols are banned in Germany, but Saddam Hussein is still romanticized. Imagine this. In Germany, raising a Nazi flag can land you in prison. In Austria, praising Adolf Hitler is a criminal offense. But in large parts of the Arab world, and even online today, Saddam Hussein is openly praised, romanticized, and mourned. How is that possible? And what does it tell us about justice, memory, and moral responsibility? After World War II, Germany made a radical decision. Nazism was not treated as just another political ideology. It was recognized as criminal by its very nature. Through the Nuremberg trials, the world established a principle. Some ideologies are so destructive that society must actively prevent their return. Germany banned Nazi symbols, Nazi slogans, Nazi propaganda, not out of revenge, but to protect future generations from repeating catastrophe. This process is called denazification. Now let's look at Iraq. Saddam Hussein ruled through mass executions, torture prisons, forced disappearances, chemical weapons, aggressive wars that killed and displaced millions. Yet after his fall, there was no equivalent denazification, no National Truth Commission, no systematic dismantling of Ba'athist ideology. The dictator was removed, but the system of lies, fear, and propaganda survived. So how do people come to praise a tyrant? It happens in predictable ways. First, selective memory. People remember cheap fuel, not mass graves. Second, beneficiaries speak louder than victims. Those who profited defend the regime. The dead, the tortured, the disappeared cannot speak. Third, fear disguised as nostalgia. Trauma gets rebranded as stability. This is not unique to Iraq. It's a universal psychological response to unresolved collective trauma. Western media often frames dictators as strongmen, secular stabilizers, brutal but effective. What's missing? The daily reality. Watching what you say at home, children trained to lie to survive, entire families punished for one sentence. I lived under that system. I'm not quoting ideology, I'm giving testimony. When victims are not named clearly, victims are erased, criminals are normalized. History becomes vulnerable to repetition. Germany learned this the hard way and acted. Iraq did not, and the result is tragic. A society arguing over whether a mass murderer deserves mercy, instead of asking how to honor his victims. Banning symbols is not censorship. Remembering crimes is not hatred. True reconciliation begins with truth. If the world accepts that Nazism must never be normalized, then it must also accept the simple moral fact. A dictator who committed mass crimes is not a hero anywhere. If you believe memory matters, if you believe victims deserve truth, please like, subscribe, and share. This was Dr. Farid Munim. Thank you for listening.